This is absolutely wild. What a mess. Meghan Markle is having a full-on meltdown in Montecito after King Charles decided to snub her for none other than Beyoncé. You heard that right. In a surprising twist of royal drama, tensions have escalated yet again following the release of King Charles's much-anticipated podcast, The King's Music Room. This series showcases the monarch chatting about his fave tunes and artists. And guess who gets the spotlight? Beyoncé. Now, sources close to the Duchess of Sussex say Meghan is furious. I mean, can you blame her? Apparently, she was seen slamming doors in her lavish mansion like a scene straight out of a movie. The root of her frustration? A perceived snub. Meghan feels that by choosing to highlight a global superstar like Beyoncé instead of acknowledging her own creative pursuits, the royal family is sidelining her yet again. Per Meghan. Recorded in the elegant halls of Buckingham Palace, The King's Music Room features King Charles raving about music legends like Bob Marley and Diana Ross. Classic stuff. But it's his glowing praise for Beyoncé's hit Crazy in Love that really stirred the pot. Calling her incomparable must have felt like a dagger to Meghan's heart, especially with her ongoing attempts to carve out a significant presence in Hollywood. Talk about throwing shade. Friends of Meghan say she's feeling more overshadowed than ever by the royal family, especially by King Charles. And get this, the podcast dropped just days after Meghan's latest Netflix series started making waves in the media. Coincidence? I think not. It's as if the royal family is consciously downplaying her contributions. For Meghan, who has been hustling to reshape her image and establish her place in the entertainment world, King Charles's podcast is like a harsh reminder of the uphill battle she faces. To her, it feels like a deliberate slight, reinforcing the neglect she believes she's experienced since marrying into the royal family. Can you feel the tension? Behind the gates of her Montecito estate, the fallout from this perceived snub is palpable. Close friends reveal that Meghan has been venting her frustrations, lamenting the lack of acknowledgement for her contributions to both the royal institution and society. To her, King Charles's musical choices are just another example of how her presence and efforts are disregarded. This incident really underscores the ongoing rift between Meghan and the British monarchy. She's increasingly worried about how the narrative around her and Prince Harry is unfolding, especially as King Charles embraces a modern, inclusive approach to music while seemingly ignoring her attempts to engage with contemporary culture. It's like, hello? Meghan has been trying to balance her ambitions with royal expectations, but this podcast adds yet another layer of complexity to her struggle. Now, let's take a moment to imagine the scene at Meghan's Montecito mansion. There she is, surrounded by her carefully curated collection of self-help books and a giant portrait of herself in a tiara, venting to her friends over organic herbal tea. I mean, can you believe it? Beyoncé? Really? What does she have that I don't? A Grammy? A global fanbase? Details. As her friends nod in sympathy, one of them suggests maybe she should collaborate with Beyoncé. You know, like a royal remix of Crazy in Love, Crazy in Royalty, or something. Meghan's eyes widen at the thought. That could work. I could totally bring the Sussex flair. But the laughter doesn't last long. Meghan's mood shifts as she recalls the countless times she's tried to showcase her talents, only to be met with indifference. Why can't they see on the next big thing? I mean, I did a voiceover. I have a podcast. I'm practically a mogul, she exclaims, dramatically tossing her hair back. Meanwhile, the royal family is blissfully unaware, enjoying their tea at Buckingham Palace, probably discussing the weather or how to avoid any more headlines about that awkward family dinner. King Charles, with his headphones on, is likely vibing to Beyoncé's Single Ladies while Meghan is plotting her next move. Perhaps a TikTok dance challenge to reclaim her spotlight? Despite all this drama, sources close to Meghan insist she's determined to push forward with her career. But the emotional weight of feeling sidelined is hard to ignore. Her passionate reaction to the podcast reflects the broader challenges she faces, trying to thrive in Hollywood while still being tethered to the royal family's ever-present shadow. As King Charles continues to share his musical journey, the ripples of his choices are being profoundly felt in Montecito. Meghan's frustration, symbolized by her door-slamming episode, is more than just a fleeting outburst. It represents a larger, ongoing battle for recognition and respect. With public interest in their dynamic showing no signs of slowing down, all eyes are on Meghan and the royal family to see how this latest chapter unfolds and what impact it may have on their already fragile relationship. The reality is that the public is becoming increasingly aware of the contradictions in Meghan's narrative. In summary, Meghan Markle, the professional victim and self-proclaimed humanitarian, is upset that Drew Barrymore treated her like an ordinary human being. The irony is almost too rich to bear. as it further exposes the fragility of Meghan's carefully constructed image. Will Meghan finally get the recognition she craves, or will she remain forever in Beyoncé's shadow? Stay tuned, because this royal saga is far from over, and we're all here for the drama. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more juicy updates. Thanks for tuning in, and stay fabulous.